guys also had exam, so it
Yes,
didn't work that way. But no worries, no worries. At least we made it happen, right?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. So, ma'am, as you know, we're from Basil Woods International School,
Yes, yes.
and that it's our GP team project called Behind the Scenes, where we explore the environmental and social impacts of fast fashion.
Okay.
And before we begin this interview, we just wanted to check if it is all right if we could record this meeting.
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely, not a problem. So is
Thank
it
you, ma'am.
going to be used on any platform or something, or like what?
It's
For
just
your
for our,
reference, your recording, not an issue. It's absolutely
yes. So I think we can get started with the
okay.
questions.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So, ma'am, we just wanted to know your idea about what do you think about fast fashion and how do you see the fashion industry evolving in terms of sustainability?
Okay. So I think these are two very different things, is what I'll say. Now, the very first thing that you asked was about fast fashion. Okay. Um, Coming to talking about fast fashion, see what's happening is there is a lot of demand when it comes to the styles and when it comes to clothing, because everybody wants to stay stylish. They want to wear something which is updated according to the trend. So I think the concept itself is good, where fast fashion is something which is introduced in the market, because of which people are able to come up with more and more variations in what they are wearing. Now, yes, when you mentioned about sustainability, yes, which is also leading, the fast fashion is also leading to a lot of wastage, or probably because, see, it is available at a very reasonable set of price in the market. There are so many brands in fast fashion which have come, and because of which, yes, there has to be another focus that needs to go to recycling them. Now, when we talk about sustainability, sustainability is not only about remaking something, but it's about reusing, restyling, recreating, and also, going for something which is green. So when I say by going green, meaning going for the fabrics which are good for the environment. Okay, so that also leads to the sustainability again.
Yes, thank you so much. It was really insightful, and we've known what you think about fast fashion and sustainability is.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
There's a lot to say though, but then I'm sure you have the time limit and we all have that, so not an issue.
yes.
Yes, ma'am. On to the next question. Do you think people today are being sort of sustainable or eco-conscious when it comes to dressing up or having a good taste in fashion?
Not at all, not at all. I do believe that people are not really following this. And in fact, many people are not understanding, or they are not aware about the concept of eco-friendly. Okay. Now, see, there is one fiber which we call it as, probably even you guys are also wearing in your uniform, which is polyester. Okay. Now, polyester is something which is made out of what? Plastic. It is literally plastic. It's just a form of a plastic that you are using. So now it is believed that plastic is something which is not good for nature. It is not good to use. But now what we designers are doing is, we designers are recycling it. See, there are so many brands who are, you must have also heard that they are asking you to bring your old clothes, and they are asking you to, take something else. They are putting it into the trash, and they are recreating that fabric. So there are a lot of alternatives which are going when it comes to the sustainability. I'm so sorry if you come back to the question again, Grinesh.
Ma'am, I asked, my question was if people today are just eco-conscious or
Yes, yes.
sustainable
So
about the taste
yes,
in
people are
fashion.
not eco-conscious, is what I believe, and they need to be educated about how and what are the ways and alternatives which can be implemented to make them more eco-conscious.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And in terms of sustainability and ethical fashion, does IIFT include sustainability or ethical fashion in its courses or projects?
Yes, absolutely. So, see, there are topics that we have into our curriculum where we talk about sustainable fashion, okay, because it's important for us to even teach another concept as well. Apart from that, yes, there are a lot of collections. Like, as you know, we have also conveyed that we have a fashion event that happens in the year, and in that fashion event, we have a lot of collection which are completely based on this concept where people or the students are coming up with the ideas which are based on sustainability. So yes, we do promote that. In fact, many of our teachers have also given up on polyester and they are wearing cottons and khadi is because they believe it's good for their skin. Okay, but yes, that is something that cannot be stopped. So we need to find out the alternative to uh, make it sustainable is what I believe with whatever we have right now available.
That's a really good thing, ma'am, that now even the colleges and like schools are applying to ethical and promoting ethical ways.
Ma'am, just a question. So is there like any separate course that IIFT is providing for sustainable fashion, or is sustainable fashion just included in all its courses?
No, it is included definitely in the course curriculum. We are not having it as a separate course where we are teaching about sustainable fashion. We have topics where we are teaching about how to do that. And in fact, not only in clothing, but even in accessories, even in many projects, we are asking students to work on the sustainable projects. For example, even I have myself conducted a workshop. So all of us have a lot of t-shirts in our wardrobe, right? Or probably the school uniforms that you people are wearing are going to get shorter for you because you guys are growing and later you will end up throwing it. So using that old t-shirt, we have created some neck accessories, okay, using some coin and using some rubber band because many students or many people are not very comfortable using the thread and the needle, right? So in that case, just using the rubber band or probably using the thread, how you can create an accessory. So these kind of projects also we have taken it for the students, and I would love to share those pictures from my phone to you so that you get an idea that what a beautiful thing can be created just with your old t-shirts as well. So that's also again another sustainability. There are bags which can be created with whatever you have in your wardrobe. So you can recreate things. Maybe you can create a rug, you can create any form of upholstery, you can give a complete makeover because it's a creative field, right? So that's I feel and I believe we designers keep creating something which is sustainable, where we are giving makeover to what we already have.
Yes, ma'am. That is really nice actually, because even I've attended a few workshops about making, I mean, decorating a box out of the old T-shirts.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
yes, yes. And we should promote these things because, yeah, why waste? Why waste anything?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sure your pictures will help us a lot.
Yes, yes. I'll surely be sharing that with you.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, also, since you've talked about designing and everything, what challenges do the designers or the brands face when they become eco-friendly or
That's
try to make
nice.
products related to it?
See, the first challenge is what I believe is making people understand about sustainability. Okay, many people are still not aware about this aspect of what exactly sustainability means. Okay, and what is going eco-friendly. Because as I told you, they do not understand the concept of having it in clothing or having it in fashion. But yes, there are people who are being well versed about that as well. Okay, and coming to brands, many brands are promoting this thing. Okay, many brands are coming up with sustainable fashions. Like there are many designers who are completely working with the concept of going go green. They have whatever manufacturing that they do in their companies is with the eco-friendly dyes, eco-friendly materials. Okay, like for example, whatever we are wearing is dyed with chemicals. Okay, but there are natural sources of dyes also which are available. Like let's say from your kitchen itself, if you want to give that yellow color, you have turmeric, you have mehendi, henna, right? Or you have onion peel. So there are so many things which are already available in your at home, with which also you can create the dyes. So and many brands are promoting this thing also, and I'm sure it will reach out to most of them very soon.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and as you mentioned that they companies are using natural dyes to make it more sustainable, right? But but using natural dyes increases the cost a lot. So it's like a normal human being would be interested in spending the same type of clothes, the same type of color, but like the dyes are different. So how do we like try to get the customers' attraction or the customers' attention towards the natural dyes?
See, we can try because see, yes, yes, please, Angelina, you are saying.
No, ma'am, it's okay. You can continue.
Okay, okay. So see, the process itself is very longer. Okay. Now, what happens when you do the chemical dyeing? You're just putting the dye into the water, or probably boiling it in a certain temperature, and then you're dyeing your fabric. Now, coming to natural dye, first you have to create the dye. How you create the dye is like you have to literally boil it for a very longer time and make it a strong, steady color. Okay. So, see, we need to change or make people understand at first aspect that why it is important to use the natural things or natural products or natural dyes or anything which is eco-friendly, because how it is going to be there for their health, because out of those chemical fabrics that we are using today, it is harmful for the skin, it is harmful for the health. So if we keep educating people about that, I'm sure we'll be able to make them understand about this thing. And it has to slowly. The process has to go slowly. It cannot happen in a night's time for sure.
Okay.
My question was related to his question is where sustainability and affordability coexist in fashion? Because when we use sustainable products in our clothes or any designs, it's very expensive to make them, first of all. And sometimes even brands, they label and tag it as sustainable, but they do use in the back, we don't know what's happening, what's actually happening um, in their machineries and everything. So they label it as sustainable, but they do use chemicals.
Right.
So how do you think it works?
How can?
How do you think do you think that sustainability, affordability can coexist in fashion?
See, that's what I'm telling about. Is what we need to do is we need to educate people about it. Okay. And see, coming to that, you say like there are so many frauds even in coming to food also, right? There are so many things that you don't know. There are many brands who are promoting themselves as natural brand, but still you're not sure about that thing. So this is a secondary aspect, okay? So that is something that you cannot. Now coming to the pricing, like for I'll just give you a very simple example. Probably you guys can also relate. So when I was in my college, okay, I have realized like I wanted to go for a freshers party in my college, okay, and what happened at that time, I wanted to buy a skirt and a nice fancy top, and I was not able to find it anywhere what I wanted, okay, because there was lack of brands at that time. Okay, so mall was something which you can say was recently introduced when we entered the college. Now you people have so many options coming to online, offline. So many clothing is available. But at that time, it was a challenge for us to find the attire that we wanted to wear, or what I wanted to wear for that particular freshers party. So why am I giving you this example is, now when I tell today that I want to wear a flared skirt, I'll have n number of infinite brands who are available online, offline, on and every possible platform. So why is because it got produced more. The first thing is it got produced more styles were introduced. Okay. So now the thing is, first of all, even designers need to understand that why getting into eco-friendly thing is important. And another thing is it needs to be marketed in a very well manner. So we need to educate people about that why one needs to go sustainable when it comes to fashion clothing. Okay. Yes, those things, the more number, like, a lot of times you get caught up with the fabric, something else is shown on online, but when you go and buy, when you go and actually see it, it is a different fabric a lot of times. So these kind of scamsters or these kind of frauds are going to be there, but then we need to make ourselves well educated, or there has to be probably some brand mark for that. There has to be some brand marks, which is a very good thing which came on my mind, where it has how it goes like ISI marked, right? So that way it can go sustainable marked for that particular brand, and then it can be marketed. Correct. So I think that would rather make more sense.
Yes, ma'am. Like, I mean, I could relate this example to Zudio, where they made a small sling bag, but on the top, on the text printed on the sling bag was this sling bag was made from the women who were not educated type.
Ah,
So
hmm.
like they got like an emotional connect and sustainability together.
Correct, correct. So that's how it needs to be marketed in that way, correct?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
well, that works for Indian audience or the Indian market, where we need to get people connected emotionally. So I think that's the way it needs to be promoted as well.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the way.
Ma'am, also, what inspired you to be part of the fashion field?
Okay, I think, see, so I come from a background where I have seen so my father was an IIT engineer. He was a metallurgist. He had his own industry where he had his own factories. So the first thing that I was very fascinated towards clothing and shopping. And when I used to see my dad, I'm not underestimating or I'm not degrading any work, but I used to feel that when you go to that industry, your clothes are getting dirty, you are getting dirty. And then why one has to work in such things? So it as a kid, that was my mindset. So definitely I did not wanted to do something like that, was very sure. And I had an innate interest towards sketching, and I loved shopping always. I always wanted to. I was very fascinated towards those beauty pageant shows, and I always used to watch what celebrities are wearing. So that definitely let me know that I am very much interested in that. And then after my 12th, I gave my NIFT entrance examinations and all of that, and I went for it. It was a toll for me to convince my parents because they completely come from a different background. But probably, okay, I could make that happen. I had understanding set of parents. So, yeah.
Ma'am, that was a very bold move for you, I think.
Maybe yes. I think it's become easy nowadays. At that time, probably yes, because we didn't have enough coaching and we didn't have any knowledge about that. Nowadays, everything is just available on Google, and you can just find out the right place for you. Or maybe what you want to study, you can easily study that. So we had to literally go and, like, go to the expert people who can give us advices and suggestions. And we used to have those counseling sessions that we used to get done. So it was challenging in that context, but I think, yeah, you have other challenges than what we had. Everybody has their own boat to sail.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, this is one of the last questions, I think.
Yes.
Um, what advice would you give to young students? like us and who want to like make a positive impact in the fashion industry?
Okay, to make a positive impact on the fashion industry. And what is the advice that I would like to give all the students who are studying in school or colleges? Okay, so
Yes.
see, it's not only about fashion, but it's about any field that you are into. Okay, so see, we always conduct this career guidance seminars. Okay, and I'm not pushing you that you should get into fashion, but one needs to understand and one needs to analyze that what am I good at. Probably you can just go one day, you can just take your books away from you and sit and do a little bit of brainstorming. Okay, and think that what all are my attributes. We are not talking about anything negative about you. We are just talking about that what all are the things that I'm good at. Okay, after that you are going to make a little career alternative. Let's say you are good in drawing, or maybe into creativity, or you like seeing something which is the fashion that you see around through the celebrities or on streets, or anything that is very fascinating for you, then it is a right choice for you to give a try in that field. But before that, you need to do your own study before that. Like, first, the study about your own self. What you need to do is you need to write down all your good attributes. It can be related to music, maybe you're very good at studies. In studies, maybe you are really good at the mathematics, or maybe just the languages. Okay, so you need to decide what are your attributes, and then you can make a career map that these are the career choices that I can have. And after that, you are going to think that which are the best colleges which I can choose to enhance my skills or to be the best in that particular field. And then you choose that right thing and go ahead with your career, is what is the advice that I give. And I feel we were not that thoughtful. Okay, we will just rather go with the flow. It was like that. Or maybe we will go what others are doing. It was compulsion, you have to get into engineering. But nowadays there are so many fields available. Okay, there are so many job opportunities also which are available in every profession. So you just believe and work towards it. Be focused is what is required, and just make a target, make an aim. Even though you choose, for example, you have gotten into the best fashion design college, you need to make sure that what are my achievements going to be there, what is my set of goal, where am I supposed to reach. Okay, what are the kind of the marks or the kind of the projects that I'm going to do, so that I reach to that particular place where people should come and hire me and tell that no, I want Angelina or I want Rinesh only to be a part of my company. So that's how you need to make sure about yourself. And see, there is nothing, no advice, just work towards what you dreamt of and have a dream. Everybody needs to have a dream, and because if you do not have a dream, then you won't grow further. So don't think that, okay, I'll do something. No, you need to know what is that something that you're going to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I think, yeah, so if you could change one thing in the whole fashion industry, what would it be?
Oh, I wouldn't want to change anything, first of all, because I like the way it is, okay? Because I feel not only in fashion, but in every industry, there are going to be some do's and some don'ts, or some things which are, appropriate according to your perspective or my perspective, whatever you say. But I feel there is nothing that I would want to change in this industry. I think it's just fantastic. The best part is that we get to explore. Every day is a challenge for us. We get to explore many things. Okay, we so what I always tell my students, so we designers. So you know that you guys know better than me because you guys are studying so much. So our brain consists of four parts, right? Okay. So what we do is we use half of it. We don't use the complete brain. Okay. But what we designers do is we try to scratch that third brain. Okay. So creativity comes out of us, right? So that's what we are trying to do, and that's what we like about this is because we get to get out of the box what we do every than our everyday routine, and we get to experiment, and every day is a challenge and every day is new, is what is very interesting about this field, and I wouldn't want to change anything from my end. I like it the way it is.
That's a really great reply, ma'am.
Yes.
But it's quite unexpected for me, though. I'm not sure why.
Sorry, sorry.
It was quite unexpected for me because we just spoke about sustainability and counterfeits.
I'm glad that it was fruitful for you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
So because she kept following, Angelina kept following up with me that when can we have, and I felt so bad that I'm not able to help. And you guys have come with a lot of expectation the other day, so I really wanted to make it, and I'm glad I could make it today.
Yes, ma'am, it was really great. And last question to end this.
Yes.
Um, uh, who's the one designer or brand do you think does sustainably really well? And what's that one misconception about fashion students that you would love to correct?
Okay, the one brand, see, there are many brands who have gotten into it. Uh, many other brands, right? In fact, I'm not having, but I really like what Fab India is doing, okay, because they are working with this. Or Suta, which has come recently, because I love saris and I love the way they are creating, and they are creating a very innovative form of saris. Like you don't have the regular random designs which are being there in those. So what I look for is, or maybe what we designers look for, is something new. And when you get to see that, it's always exciting. Angelina, may I know what was the other question that you asked?
Yes, ma'am. It's what's one misconception about fashion students that you would love to correct?
Okay, misconception about fashion student. A lot of times there is an impression that it's a very spoiled set of kids, or maybe they are not sincere and they join fashion because they want to have fun. No, absolutely not. I'll tell you, when I was doing my graduation, I don't remember sleeping for those 4 years well, okay, because we were loaded with so many assignments, okay, and let's say we used to put our heart and soul for that particular project, all right, and because we wanted to always outstand or withstand, like be best in whatever we are doing, whenever especially there are group projects. So I will definitely say that many students come with the thought, or many people think that fashion is just for fun, but no, it is not for fun. There is a lot of hard work, a lot of creativity, and a lot of third brain scratching that is required to be a part of this field. So don't think that it is for everybody. It is for people who have, or it is for students who have that, creativity in them. It's not something which is open for everybody, for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this incredible and insightful conversation. We have learned a lot from you, and you've helped us understand the ins and outs of the fashion industry and what the school provides and what the college provides. Ma'am, also the mail that I've sent you
Yes, yes,
regarding visiting IIFT,
yes,
we would like a confirmation so that we'll be
yes,
able
yes.
to ask the principal.
So may I know your availability, because I thought I'll first check with you guys that when you people are okay to come, and you need to give me a time span, that what are the available dates that you have, and also I would like to know the purpose of a visit. Okay, so that if you can mention me, I will definitely take it forward, and I'll give
Yes,
you the best support from my end. But I would like to know the below details, that what would be the purpose of visiting. And another thing is a time span, like from this date till that date, like that you will have to mention. Let me know. You can let me know over the phone also, so I can
yes,
fix up one day for you. Because even you people will have to be available, right? How many
yes.
of you are planning to visit?
Just us
Only
two
us
and
two, ma'am.
one
Just
of the
both of you,
teachers.
just both of you. So this is your school project, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, okay. I'm finding it so interesting. Nowadays, the schooling has gotten really next level, and you people are doing fantastic. Okay, and I'm very
Yeah.
happy to see the kind of the wise and thoughtful questions that you people have come with. Okay, I can see that there is a lot of deep study also that you have already done before coming and getting prep for the interview. So I'm so glad, and I really wish you both all the best. And do let
Thank you,
me
ma'am.
know, however your project comes out, do let me know. Angelina, anyway, we are
Yes, ma'am.
connected. So
Thank you so much. I'm also a little help from your side. We would love to, we would love for you to follow our Instagram page as we're trying to build a small community for this project.
sure, sure. You can share me the link. I'll definitely follow. I think IFT is already following you guys because we have tagged you also for the workshop that we have conducted with you. So maybe we are
Yes,
already following, and personally from my end also, I'll be following for sure.
yes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining.
thank you. All the best to you both, and good night. Thank you so much. Wonderful time I had with you both. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, ma'am.
ma'am. Good
Bye.
Good night.